This is our skyline. These are our shops, our supermarkets, our windows, our doors, our homes, and our yards in the poorest congressional district in America. This is our soil. Here, we are growing something greater for children who love to learn, to make, to nurture, and to taste. This is Green Bronx Machine.
Alrighty, so hello, World City. Today's lesson: in communities like mine that have the highest healthcare costs in the United States, why don't we design places that provide healthy food? If water is life, why don't we build waterfronts to foster thriving ecosystems? If children will never be well-read until they're well-fed, why don't we grow food in every single schoolyard? And if our goal is to create equitable communities with access to healthy food, why doesn't every public housing development have a greenhouse? If children are our future, why aren't we teaching them to save the world? And if schools are the epicenters of our communities, why, and good schools equal high property values, when thinking about the future of cities, why don't we start with schools? So, welcome to my community, the deep South Bronx, 45 buildings that look like this. The poorest congressional district in America and the least healthy county in all of New York State. Decade upon decade upon decade of intergenerational failure. The train doesn't even stop. In fact, we are first in everything bad and last in everything good. But I have a superpower, that's right, I'm gangster. I grow food with children in schools. That's right, aligned to a proprietary curriculum that is in 675 schools. The art and science of growing food daily, aligned to reading, writing, and math, is what we do in public school. And with community engagement, we've gone from this to this, 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 and literally, I'll keep teaching because we go from the classroom to the workplace. I've even brought the royal family from the UAE here to New York City to model, look at our model. And we've had year after year 45% increases in state tests. Schools that were failing are now proficient and well-developed in every area. When that happens, we all win. So why not bake this model into public housing? Just a thought. Because we all know that new housing without community support is nothing short of poverty maintenance. So, if housing is health and health is housing, I'm thrilled that in the middle of the South Bronx, along with the NRP group, we are building the first affordable housing complex that is baking our model right into the basement. Imagine a lobby where children are growing food, where adults can come and harvest, where people can work, and literally, in a community that has limited means and limited access to healthy, fresh food, this is how we grow it and grow it daily. This is the work that we do at Green Bronx Machine. Literally, each and every day, from barely surviving to thriving, children growing their own food, growing their own economy, and literally, it has become our personal recipe for success. So let me be clear, food justice is racial justice, and who has access to what, where, when, and how determines everything. And more than any other of our biological needs, food is the most important in cities. So I'm thrilled that we have a new sustainable gangster at the helm of New York City, our beloved mayor who's getting down with sushi and our kids and are putting urban agriculture at the front because the Bronx is no longer burning. It is blooming. And let me be clear, I love the Bronx, but we all know why we're not in the Bronx today, why events like this don't happen here. Because communities like mine are not only underserved, they are over-extracted. And that's why I fight. I fight for children who are born in places that most people would not want to be caught dead in. I fight for children who don't have bedrooms to call their own, and I fight for children whose monsters are real, and each and every day I get to heal them. And it's just easier to raise healthy children than fix broken men. The add value of our work is not the food that we grow, but the communities we create. And we all know that poverty exists in this nation, not because we can't feed the poor, but we can't satisfy the rich. So, we know there's a Bronx in every city, in every nation. And the calculus of my advocacy is that each and every one of you design with the intention of making a Bronx in every city around the world a thriving economy. Look at these faces, work with the children, hear their voices, help me grow something greater, planting a rainbow. Look at the engagement. And for me, this is about food, it's about equity, it's about access, and let good food be hood food and hood food be good food. To think classroom by classroom, city by city, 675 schools later, we have the top health and wellness program in the nation, is proof that anything's possible. So today, I come to you humbly. I come to you not asking for a handout, but a hand up. I ask for your handshake. I ask, are you ready? Are you really ready to see cities and communities like mine thrive and be resilient? And what will you do to make EPIC happen? From my little humble corner of the globe, my students and I believe we can change the world. But from my classroom to your classroom and boardrooms and design boards, we need your help. So please, don't waste me, don't waste us. Let's get involved and let's build something greater together. Thank you so much. You can contact me here. Please take a picture. Thank you so much. God bless you. And si se puede. Thank you kindly.